How does this sector, like the chip sector or AI sector, drop so drastically even after massive and continued earnings? It's not bad catalyst. It's called manipulation. They are stealing your shares. Actually, they're shaking you down. This is a shakedown and it needs to stop. Hey guys, Corey here. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time stopping in, be sure to subscribe and tap the bell. This way you don't miss content just like this. And if you guys could give me a thumbs up, greatly appreciated as it helps the channel grow. Before we dive into today's video, I just want to let you guys know that tomorrow is my free webinar. Today is the last day to sign up. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. noon Eastern time, my free webinar. I'm going to teach you guys technical analysis, fundamentals, financials, charting, candlesticks, how to pick and valueize good stocks, and how to get in at a discount. This is my free webinar and training tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. noon Eastern time. Be there, guys. You don't want to miss it. Huge announcement for everybody who shows up to this webinar. I will see you guys there. I've talked about this before. The tech sector is up in earnings, year-over-year growth, trailing 12 months. EBITDA, net debt is improved. Profits improved. The demand is still increasing, yet the stocks are down. What could cause that? The GOP's political statements? Well, that's an excuse. That is a crutch. That is not what's caused this. Ultimately, what's going on is algorithmic bot trading has caused stocks to slide, and hedge funds like Goldman Sachs analysts, like I said in the previous video, giving Nvidia and AMD and these tech stocks a sell rating right now is nothing short of manipulation. Manipulations, and it's absolute. They are trying to steal your shares. They're trying to shake you down, scare you, let the price continue to drop and drop and drop so they can buy it all up. We're looking forward to AI 2.0 and all of this growth in the future. Until the year 2026, the demand is not supposed to slow down, according to TSM. Taiwan Semiconductor, 10% year-over-year growth. They improved their guidance for the following 2 quarters, and they said the demand is going to increase at least until the year 2026, yet the stocks continue to drop and consolidate. Why would this be? They are trying to shake us out, because what's going to happen is when they do that, we're all going to get out, and in the next 2 to 3 months, the stocks are going to skyrocket, and maybe even sooner. We've got AMD, Microsoft, and Nvidia earnings in the next month. AMD and Microsoft are July 30th, and at the end of August, August 28th to be specific, Nvidia reports their earnings. So if AMD meets or beats expectations along with Microsoft next week, AMD and Nvidia are going to fly because of that. Then, as Nvidia has their earnings at the end of August, the market should be fully corrected, if not before then, and it will just fly even more. These big hedge funds and manipulators, market makers, they know that AMD and Microsoft are going to beat earnings. TSM beat earnings. Microsoft and AMD will beat earnings. Nvidia will beat earnings. They know this. It's earnings season. They've got to tank the stocks. So this GOP political statement and geopolitics going on around the world has stirred some frenzy into the market, and they're utilizing that to shake us out, to let our shares go. And that is the worst thing you can do at this particular time. I say we hold shares and we buy more. If you guys want my solid advice, even if Nvidia drops this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, down to $115, I say hold, maybe dollar cost average, and add to your position. Because either way, in the coming week, when AMD and Microsoft report earnings, we are going to have an increase in stock price. And at the end of August, the stock price is going to continue. If the rates get cut, the stock price is going to continue to rise. It is just going to get better and better. They know this, and they want us out. Let me show you exactly what's going on in the chart. And you know, Warren Buffett said it best when he said, when the market is greedy, it's time to be fearful. And when the market is fearful, it is time to be greedy. And it's the truth. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about on a chart. Before I dive into this chart analysis and show you guys why I truly believe that there's manipulation going on in the market, if you guys are having difficulty understanding trading, or maybe you're a beginner, or you just want to get better and improve your portfolio and grow your financial freedom, I would love to help you. I have limited spots available right now for my one-on-one coaching, full training course in Discord, but I would love to help you achieve the financial freedom you ultimately deserve. You guys can sign up at any time at investwithcorey.com, right there on the screen or in the information box below. I go above and beyond to help all of my students achieve their goals, and I'm always there to answer any questions they have. I truly am passionate and driven every day to help others just like you, so I hope I get the opportunity to help you on your financial journey. So we can see here on the Nvidia chart, we've got a head and shoulders pattern going on, but not only that, on the VIX, we also have something similar going on in inverted head and shoulders. 1, 2, 3, and up. So this has hit a peak on the VIX. We got the GDP and the price index coming up, and we can see there's a lot of volatility. It's dojied out on the VIX a little bit, looking like there's some form of reversal that's possibly started. When we look at that and we go back to NVIDIA, we can see that we haven't completed the third or the trifecta of the head and shoulders pattern. 1, 2, 3. Somewhere around here, there's going to be a rise in price. But not only that, we can see that this downtrend and consolidation right here just so coincidentally ends up around Tuesday, July 30th, which is AMD and Microsoft earnings. You see, big hedge funds and big banks know this. All this sell-off happened. They knew this was going to happen. They wanted to get it down, consolidate, shake us out of our shares so that when it starts to come back up, it runs in sympathy with AMD and Microsoft. Then it'll come back down again and they'll do the same exact thing. And then next month, NVIDIA earnings, it'll run again. This continues to happen. We might even see a little bit more of a drop down in this direction, but we can see the consolidation here. Right now, they're trying to hold it down, and we've got bullish divergence on the RSI. Look right here. Bullish divergence down there. I'll put an arrow, and that means there's a lot less selling and more buying, yet the price isn't moving. So once this lid, so to speak, and all this pressure builds and this lid pops off, poof, stock is going to run. So you can imagine this like a steaming pot. This is all the buyers being held down by the selling pressure, and think of it as a lid on something that is really tight, airtight, full of steam, and then when the lid lets go, poof, it erupts, right? Same thing as the stock price. All of this buying pressure is being held down. It's going to continue to increase. Stock price is going to consolidate, and then once it lets go, up she goes. NVIDIA is going to go all the way back up to somewhere around 130. They're just trying to take our shares. They're trying to shake us out. Well, it's not going to work. I'm holding on to my shares. I'm adding to my position, and this is market manipulation at its finest. They're literally trying to steal your NVIDIA, AMD, Microsoft, Meta, and Tesla shares from you. They are trying to take these shares from you because they know it's going to run. They've done this before. It's not the first time. It happened here, but now it's even worse. The largest decline in the chip maker stocks since 2022, over 2 years ago. And they're doing this intentionally. Algorithmic bot trading kicked in when the GOP made those political statements. It started the slide. Hedge funds and algorithmic bot trading started selling off more. People started selling. Bad news. It gap dropped, and then it's been held down steady here by constant manipulation. This week, Monday and Tuesday, it's going to start moving. It might go down, might go up a little bit. It's going to do a lot of consolidating, and then poof, there she goes. And they're going to buy it all up down here, and then it's going to run, and then they're going to sell up here. So make sure you're buying right now, even if it drops after you buy. This is a long play. It could be a week, could be 2 weeks, could be the end of August, but there is going to be some sympathy on AMD and Microsoft. So buy some. If it falls, buy more. It falls a little more, buy more, because then it's going to run and we win. But most likely 115 to 120 is the consolidation point for NVIDIA going forward to the rest of this week. And you're going to see right around here, Tuesday, July 30th earnings, a little over a week from now, is right at the edge of this wedge consolidation line, downtrend right here. Although arguably this downtrend line could be something like this, because ultimately we want 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. You could probably pull it down even more. So we're being more aggressive. This is likely. The breakout is now lined up for Monday. So you see how I did that? It's a complete downtrend, complete consolidation, 2 lines. It's either going to knife or it's going to jump. And because we've got the head and shoulders pattern right here, it could knife a little, bounce off the 113, 115, and run back again. But either way, what happens in between is noise. Ultimately, in the next week and a half to 2 weeks, it's going to run up here. So make sure you're on the winning side. Like, look at what I'm saying here. A company that sits on negative 14.93 billion. NVIDIA is sitting on $15 billion in cash, 65 billion in total assets. We go over to cash flow, 15 billion in free cash flow, 15 billion from operation activities, 26 billion in the quarter, gross profits, 20 billion, operating income 16 billion, pre-tax income 17 billion, net income 14.8 billion, EBITDA 17 billion, trailing 12-month 50 billion. Nothing but juicy premiums and pretty much the most spectacular and glorified balance sheet you could expect to look at ever. Yet the stock is going down. Manipulation. That's what's going on here. So be ready and don't let them shake you out of your stocks. This is utter BS. It's nothing but pure manipulation. They're trying to use algorithmic bot trading to ride the coattails of negatives in the news and geopolitics, to hold the stock down, to buy up as much as they can, because they can't buy it all in one day. It takes several days, maybe even a week or even several weeks to get their big, huge buy orders in, which is why NVIDIA has been consolidating consolidating, coincidentally, for almost a week now. And now this following week, right before earnings, it's primed to break out of the wedge pattern and jump up. No coincidence there. It's the week allowing them to buy and shake you out at a cheap price so that when it runs, they stand to make more profit. Do not let them dollar cost average, add to your position and hold, because in the next week or two with AMD and Microsoft, the sympathetic place for Nvidia, we're going to take profits. And then when Nvidia has earnings in August, yet again, we will take profits. Do not let these market makers manipulate you into selling your shares or to shake you out of your hard-earned money. Thanks so much, guys, for being here. Really appreciate you. If you guys enjoy the channel, be sure to subscribe, tap the bell so you don't miss any content just like this. And if you guys give me a thumbs up, as it greatly helps the channel grow, I would truly appreciate it. Remember, guys, free webinar is tomorrow, July 21st, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. noon Eastern time. Going to give you guys technicals, fundamentals, financials, candlesticks, charting, show you guys how to value-wise proper stocks to get into, sell puts, collect juicy premium, and teach you all the secrets of how to get into stocks at a much cheaper price and how to pick the winning stocks. You don't want to miss it. Huge announcement tomorrow during the webinar. You guys do not want to miss it. I will see you there. My Discord students are all making juicy premium and profits. You guys can see right there on the screen. You do not want to miss out on your opportunity to make juicy profits. Now, this video is over, but don't be upset. I picked out another video that you are going to love, and that video is right here. All you have to do is click it. And remember, guys, until the next video, let's grow our wealth together. Take care, guys. You're still here? Click the video. I'm over there waiting for you. Didn't you know I'm in two places at once? I know, I've said that before, but I'm always in two places at once.